It is time for Ask Dr. Liu. So guess who's here? Dr. Liu Sang-yo. How are you?
It's really good. Always good to be here.
Yes.
And then we were talking about what kind of things.
Yes, our text topic. What are some things that will date you? So basically, 요즘 애들은 모르는 것 같은 우리 때, 라떼에
Okay.
물건이나 추억이 있을까요, Dr. Liu?
Yeah, definitely.
Be honest. What did you say off air? What did you say? 뭐라고
Well,
하셨죠?
a lot of our listeners might guess how old I am right now, but
Without giving the exact day or year or whatever, but tell us about something from your past.
Okay, when I was in elementary school,
Okay.
I was really into MJ's song.
Michael Jackson?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
And then,
That'll date you, yes.
Yes, I was really crazy about him.
Ooh,
So
Michael
I
Jackson.
bought all kinds of cassette tape.
Cassette tape.
And also a not DVD, VHS.
VHS. And then 예지 PD님이요. I don't know, listeners. Can you understand this? Relate to this? She goes, seriously deadpan, meaning serious. She was like, VHS가 뭐예요?
It's a huge tape. It's a videotape. You can put it in a machine, and then it's like taking the machine and swallowing it, and there's some squeaky sound, and then the monitor shows up kind of a video or some what is it called? Music video of a thriller.
Yes.
Some other beat, a lot
You
of
were into
MG
Thriller,
songs.
Michael Jackson. That'll date you a little bit.
Yeah.
But I remember like the VHS, like I was of that era too. And then I can say the brand name because they're no longer in business. Blockbuster was a big thing in America. You went to the video store and you rented
That's right.
VHS, right?
Yeah.
And then came Netting.
Yeah.
With their DVDs that they were like through the internet. Speaking of the internet, though, do you remember like the dial-up modem, the ding ding? You guys know. Don't pretend you don't know. But yeah,
Yeah, before
definitely.
the internet era, we used a dial kind of dee. Yeah.
Don't lie, Dr. Liu. You were doing the dial. You said 이렇게 했잖아요. I was of the pressing.
Okay.
Yes. We're gonna jump into our topic for Ask Dr. Liu. So, what do you have for us today?
Okay, I brought some topic related to foodborne illness. Okay, and also I'm going to cover some salmonella.
This is really important right now.
Yeah, and also I'm going to some myths that needs there need to be debunked. So first of all, let me tell you about salmonella.
Yes.
It's of course, germ. It's a pathogenic bacteria that naturally lives in our digestive tracts of animals, and it particularly poultry and reptiles. It can be also found in contaminated water and soil, or even unwashed produce.
Yes.
So when people consume those contaminated foods with salmonella, we can experience some kind of a foodborne illnesses like puking of high fever, diarrhea after maybe 1 or 2 days after ingesting it.
And the thing is this, this is such a timely topic because we've had all the stories out of at least one particular gimbap restaurant and then a couple of the schools as well, where kids and consumers, they came down with food poisoning, and so most of the experts point to salmonella as a likely cause. So thank you for bringing this to us. So how common is this though?
Okay, according to the data from the ministry, there have been about 240 reported salmonella outbreaks over the past 5 years, affecting nearly 8,000 people. But here's what's more striking, this one. More than half of these cases happened during July and August and September. So that's about approximately 100 outbreaks and about 4,000 people during the summer season. They are suffering from these salmonella outbreaks.
Yes. So this is not just a summer thing, right? It's as you say, July and August. Those are the peak. But when we think about summer, we think about beach days and ice cream. But actually, we should be really worried about salmonella. And so, why is it during July and August, those peak 2 months, that salmonella and also food poisoning? Why is it so high these months?
It's because of environment.
Okay.
During the summer season here in Korea, we are experiencing some really hot, scorching hot weather, and adding to that, there's a humidity wise. That's why those kind of warm and humid environments creates the perfect breeding place for bacteria to grow. So if food is left out for a long time at room temperature or
Right.
not cooked properly and stored correctly, the bacteria can multiply really quickly. So many outbreaks are traced back to places where foods are prepared in bulk, and restaurants account for about 63% of cases, while catering services and group meal providers account for about 17%.
Yeah, so this is why when you talked about like the bacteria multiplying, real story, yesterday early in the morning, before I came to the show, I made 닭볶음탕, and then I went back home at night because it hadn't cooled off, so I didn't put it in the fridge. I was like, it's not that hot, is it? I went back home at night, and it was already 이미 less than a day. It was already bad.
Stale.
I opened the pot and because I was like, I need to reheat it, right? And I smelled it instantly. I was like, it smells really weird. So I just threw it out immediately.
Okay.
So that's how quickly, as you say,
That's
with
right.
the heat, moisture, it multiplies. So in the news, we've talked about this. Eggs and gimbap. I mean, these seem to be common culprits, no?
That's right. Because eggs are very target organ for Salmonella
Yes.
bacteria. And also the handling foods, especially if you don't wash your hands, that's another reason why these kind of egg products might get contaminated. Okay, so safe food handling is prime cornerstone when it comes to preventing all those foodborne illnesses.
Yes.
First, cleanliness is key because first of all, always wash your hands before cooking, and also especially after handling raw eggs or meat and poultry products.
Right.
And also we have to watch out for cross contamination. Use separate cutting boards and utensils for raw and cooked foods, and never reuse plates that hold raw meat without washing them thoroughly. So which is called cross contamination.
Yes. So this is really important. This is something I take like so seriously at my personal home. I even wash my dishes twice. During summer, I wash with really the hottest temperature water in the sink, and then I run it again in the dishwasher on hot, just because it's like I don't want, family members getting sick and using the different cutting boards.
That's
도마
right.
두세 개 있어야 돼요.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so what about like cooking temperatures though?
Oh, cooking temperature is really important. Let me give you some myths. It's
All right. I love your
Yes.
your myth busters. Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
you talked about temperature.
Yes.
So let me go with this one first. Salmonella. Right? We talked about salmonella. So poorly cooking salmonella contaminated food can make it safe to eat because heat kills salmonella bacteria. Is it true or false?
I'm just gonna go with false because I was just like, why would you purposely eat something with salmonella? I don't know, but is it true or false?
It's actually true.
You can kill it?
Yeah. Salmonella. Even the foods that are carrying salmonella bacteria, if you cook it thoroughly, inside out thoroughly, in that case, you can kill salmonella.
Really?
Yeah. Here's a catch. But some foods are that are carrying some germs are not safe. For instance, so this is going to be my next myths. So when this one is cooking food thoroughly doesn't always guarantee protection from food poisoning. Is it true or false?
I don't know. Now I'm confused. I mean, I always cook my food thoroughly, but I don't know. Doesn't that protect you from food poisoning?
No? No, it doesn't protect you from food poisoning. Even though salmonella, you can destroy salmonella with proper heating then cooking process. But there are some bacteria, some germs are very heat tolerant.
Other bacteria.
Yeah,
the
other
non-salmonella.
bacteria.
Okay.
Now, yeah. So here are three famous notorious bacteria. First one is staph aureus. Staph means 포도상구균. It has its nickname. Hand bacteria. Yeah, think of gimbap and some other 계란말이 something that you handle with your fingers and hands.
Yes.
So in that case, it's risky in hand-prepared dishes like gimbap when you don't wash your hands properly. So toxins, they produce toxins. Even though you can kill bacteria,
Yes.
the toxin that are produced by these germs are very heat tolerant.
Okay.
So reheating doesn't help. And some of the bacteria, bacillus, is also nickname is really funny. Not funny. It's really sometimes it's very enlightening. It's fried rice bacteria. Because those bacteria are found in cooked rice and
Yes.
noodles. That's why it has its nickname, like fried rice bacteria. And the third thing is Clostridium bacteria. It's a cooking. Its nickname is slow cooking meat stew bacteria.
Slow cooking meat stew bacteria.
Yeah,
Okay.
this bacteria grows in large portions of meat dishes like 갈비찜, 불고기, some other 육개장. When they cool down too slowly, in that case, they can grow. So to prevent it,
Yes.
you need to cool those cooked foods really quickly
Yes.
and store in the fridge within 1 or 2 hours.
That was my mistake yesterday with the 닭볶음탕. I should have put it in the fridge right away. But yes, I can see that. Any final tips for our listeners? Because we definitely want our listeners and viewers to stay safe during these hot summer months.
Yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry. At this time of year, the weather is very, very conducive to grow a lot of nasty germs.
Yes.
So best way for a recipe for food safety is first clean your hands and hot food and cold fridge. So one more thing.
Yes.
Avoid reusing. Avoid 재탕. Unless cooled and stored properly.
I would have never thought Dr. Lee would be talking about 채탕, but here we are at 7:52 in the morning. 채탕 하지 말래요. So we will keep these tips in mind as we try to survive, the next few weeks.
And
of
one
this hot
more
summer.
thing.
Yes.
Okay, when you buy eggs, always check whether there is a crack or not.
Right.
And also you gotta check out the laying date and expiration date. And you gotta put some separate section in your fridge because eggshells might carry salmonella.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
But right after buying eggshell, don't wash eggshells. Because,
they say don't wash it.
Yeah, if
Right.
you wash them, it's gonna
spread.
It's spreading. It's breaking down its natural protective barrier.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, in that case, salmonella penetrates into the egg yolk, and also during this time of the season, you got to change your breakfast habits. Not sunny side up, always well done is best safe bet.
Real quick, there's a question for you. Dr. Liu,
sir.
Taejin
Yes.
says, 여름 비 올 때 횟집 별로예요. There's like that myth, like 비 올 때 해 먹지 말라. Is that true?
Here in Korea, we Koreans like not stored hair, but we like fresh hair.
So it's okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, now we know.
And if you are really worried about it,
Yes.
dip it in a really put a lot of vinegars. Vinegars kill a lot of germs.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for a very informative segment. Have a wonderful week, and we'll check in with you next week. Thank you, Dr. Liu.
Thank you.